This week is a really special week, is you're getting 2 episodes of your Power Packed Podlets. And if you didn't listen to the first episode, so episode 1 is for those of you, you're in a job and you're wanting to leave a job to set up your own business and make your own salary, or you're running a business that isn't lighting you up anymore and you're wanting to start something new, and you're in that place of being afraid of letting go of what you know and actually starting something afresh. So if you fall into one of those 2 categories, like even if you don't, you're going to get a lot from listening to the first episode. I invite you to head over and listen to that first. Now, this episode is for those of you, you're running your own business, but you're not experiencing the time freedom and the financial freedom that you want. So you're the type of person who you decided you're going to be your own boss. Fuck working for somebody else, someone else's rules, someone else's timetable, doing things that don't light you up. So you decided to build your own thing, which is incredible, and you love what you do, but you don't have the freedom you want. You find that you're working really long hours, you barely take any time off to go on holiday. Maybe you want to do things like go on a Vipassana or do a retreat, and just the thought of it stresses you because you actually have to put your business down for that period of time, and potentially you're not earning any money. And so even if you were to go on the Vipassana or go on the retreat, you'd probably still be thinking about work and thinking that you need to tap in and check in with your clients or whatever it is that you're doing. And so it almost engulfs your life. And you know that because of that, it's impacting your well-being. So let me take you forwards in time, because this episode and also the masterclass I'm going to be hosting later in the month is catered to make sure that in 12 months time, when you're looking back, your life is completely different. That in 12 months time, you're no longer anxious or overwhelmed. In fact, you're having a great time running your business. You've got a lot of space in between your working hours for you to do, like, what is it you would be doing if you had so much more time and space? And by space, I mean like space in your body, space to breathe more, space where you're not thinking about your business. Like, what would you be doing with that time? For me, it's like, I don't know, going to kirtan. I'm going to go to a third kirtan of this week tonight. It's going for a walk on the beach. It's going to a sound healing. It's going to a yoga class. It's going to listen to somebody do a talk. It's meeting with my friends and having a dinner together or having a lunch together. It's having Monday off work. Like, when you have complete freedom in 12 months' time, when you have complete freedom, what are you going to be doing? But also, let me ask you, when money isn't a worry for you, what are you going to be doing? I had a breakthrough moment, and it's going to sound like something so simple, and yet emotionally it was so profound. It was really like a breakthrough when all of the effort of what I've been doing to get to where I am now, it suddenly made sense emotionally for me. That my parents came to visit me in Spain, and we went out for a meal, and I can't remember what the payment of the meal cost, but it was a decent price, and I was able to pay for my parents and myself. Something I'd never been able to do up until that point. And not only was I able to pay, I was able to pay, and it felt like something small. And I knew that I'd be able to do that every single day if I wanted to. And it just felt so good, going from worrying all of the time to be able to do that. And now that I'm in Mexico, yeah, you probably heard I flew business class. That's beautiful, yes, because for me it was about looking after my body. It wasn't just about the luxury, although that's beautiful. It was about being able to sleep during the flight so that I didn't arrive exhausted, being able to on my period, being able to look after my body, not being in a cramped seat surrounded by people with period cramps, being able to lie back. Fuck, that was such a difference. But not only that, I arrived here in Mexico and it's my friend's birthday. And so I'm able to take her to a hotel for us to stay in a beautiful place on a lake, and that I get to pay for it and give it to her as a gift. It means so much to me. So now my question to you is, when you have more financial freedom, What are those emotional things, the things that really mean something to you? What are those things you're going to be able to get to do that really make a difference? It's not about like the house or the car. It's about those mini moments during your day that make life just sparkle more. And the reason I'm inviting you to connect with the emotional aspect of that future moment is because in the interim between where you are and where you want to go, something in you is going to have to shift. Because how you've been running your business, how you've been thinking about money, how you've been showing up, if you continue to do the same, in 12 months' time, you're going to be in exactly the same position. In fact, in 12 months' time, if you were on the path that I was on not long ago, you're going to be so exhausted, you probably will have gone to work for somebody else, building somebody else's dream. The number of times when I was running my business how I used to, that I kept thinking, I just want somebody else to pay my salary. I don't want to hold this responsibility anymore, because it felt like so much. And it is up to you to decide that you're no longer willing to tolerate that it is time to leave that in your past and to actually look at that discomfort, that pain, that suffering in the face and choose differently. Because what drives you as a human being on a biological, unconscious level is your desire to move away from pain and towards pleasure. And right now, if you're not choosing to do anything radically differently so that in 12 months' time your life looks different, it's because you are perceiving on an unconscious level that stepping into uncertainty is more painful than staying in the safety of where you're at. Let me repeat that. If you're currently not doing something radically differently, so in 12 months' time, your finances, your life, your nervous system, your body, everything looks entirely different, is because you are on an unconscious level perceiving that the pain of the effort, the pain of being a beginner, the discomfort of the uncertainty of stepping into the unknown, currently, your perspective is that that is more painful than staying where you're at. So you're just like the frog in boiling water that's boiling to death. And so it is up to you to actually look at what you're no longer available for in your life, what you're no longer willing to tolerate, and be very clear and decisive on it. Because yes, it is going to require effort between where you are and where you want to go and where you want to be. It's so worth it. And in fact, not only that, and this is something that really shifts for my clients when they join the school, is for me, I love to show you how the effort in and of itself is so fucking pleasurable. It's magic. It's novelty, it's adventure, it's you're learning new skills, you're trying new things, you're meeting new people, you're having different conversations, and that is pure bliss because it is not about the goal. Let's say that you're wanting to triple your income and halve your working hours. Let's put that as a goal for you. Let's say in 12 months' time, you want to have triple your income and half your working hours, or a third of your working hours. Okay, amazing. That goal gives you a point to work towards. I'd like you to think of this as a pilgrimage. You're going on a pilgrimage towards your goal, towards the destination. On a pilgrimage, is the beauty only in the destination itself? Or is the beauty in the people that you meet along the way, the conversations that you have as you're walking, all of the things that you see, you know, the buildings, the architecture, the nature, the animals, the bird song, the moments of silence, the sunrises and sunsets. The fact that you have a destination that you're moving towards means that you're walking the path where you get to have all of these experiences along the way. And so the fact that right now where you're at is uncomfortable and you have a reason to move to a new destination, that's a gift. Are you able to not just see that, but feel it? The discomfort of your current circumstances, the gift that is going to lead you on a path where you get to have the most incredible experiences along the way. And it's not just about repeating some fucking strategy in your business. It's about who you become and who you meet on your journey of life. And I'd like you to imagine you're doing a pilgrimage around the globe, and that is your life path. And so there are going to be many destinations. And as soon as you reach that current goal of triple your income in a third of your hours, you get to have another goal. Not because you need it, because you choose it, because of the experiences you get to have along the way. And so what is missing between where you are and where you want to be, that's what we're going to be covering in the masterclass. You got to create a plan. You can't just throw spaghetti at a wall and hope something is going to stick. Nothing is going to be different in a year's time. Why are you trying to guess your way? If you've never been there before, of course you don't know the plan. Of course you don't know the steps. You don't even know the mindset or the identity. There is so much you do not yet know. So why are you trying to guess your way there? Is that a logical move on your part? So come to the masterclass. Begin the pilgrimage. This masterclass will be a game changer for a lot of you who come because, one, you actually focus on what's the pain you're moving away from and the pleasure you're moving towards. So when you come to the session, or sessions, it's probably going to be sessions knowing me, something fucking big in you is going to shift. And you're going to start showing up differently in your business, and boom, your income's going to increase. So if you haven't signed up yet, sign up. Secondly, follow the sign up process. You get to participate in the prize draw. We always host a prize draw. This time it's only 3 people you have to invite. It's nothing. You can definitely find 3 women who are going to benefit from this masterclass. Invite them to come, send them a personal message. Don't just dump it in their inbox. Send them a message, tell them what you're coming to. Let them know there's a prize draw on if you feel that that's what you want to say, and say, look, sign up if it sounds like it's for you. What is the prize? The prize is a 45-minute session with me. In 45 minutes, a lot is going to change. I very rarely give away my time away for free. A month of working with me is a minimum of €1,000. My clients are paying around 16 grand a year to work with me. Okay, so this is very high value. And the reason it's high value is because of the money you can exponentially make off the back end of what you take away from those 45 minutes. Let me repeat that. And this is something not just about this 45 minutes with me. This is about the conversations you choose to have, the education you choose to receive, because whatever you're investing in financially and time-wise, it is exponentially going to make you back more money and more time. That is where you want to be shifting your focus. How can you invest your time and money now so exponentially you're making more of both in the future? You have more time, you have more money. This is a big shift in thinking for you. Okay. I look forward to seeing you signing up. Send me a DM. Reply to the confirmation email once you have. It'll probably go to spam or promotions. And let me know why you're joining. I love to get to know each one of you individually. And I will see you on the inside.